Okay, perplexity. So let's start. So now we are doing some market research for NASDAQ 100, especially at this point of time. This is just beginning of the opening market around 1 hour before. So now, based on my observation, there are two outstanding news regarding the market performance, right? The first one is U.S. and China reaching the trade deal. This is good news, right? And secondly, is that around 8:30, the PPI data will be released, right? Do you have the latest data for PPI? Since now already be 8:30, right? 8:30 is supposed the time the data is supposed to be released.
The latest U.S. Producer Price Index data for May was just released at 8:30 a.m. Eastern. It shows a year-over-year increase of 2.6%, slightly higher than the previous month's 2.4%. This could influence the market sentiment today. Let me know if you'd like more details or analysis on that.
Oh, so that's why it is out of expectation of 2.4%. So then that is possible causing some dropping of the NASDAQ 100 future. Let me check the data. So maybe you can also help me to check NASDAQ 100 future, whether it is dropping now, how significantly it is dropping now.
Right now, the NASDAQ 100 futures are down about 0.3% following the PPI data release. It seems the market is reacting to that slightly higher than expected inflation data. Let me know if you want more details or analysis on how it might affect the trading day.
Hey, by the way, I like your voice, but you don't have any humor. So that's why, I don't know, maybe I can add some humor elements in our conversation. So it's like a very plain text, right? Do you have any further version to improve this point?
I totally get that. I'll do my best to sprinkle in a bit of humor or lightness where I can. Sometimes market data doesn't exactly scream comedy hour, but I'll try to keep things more fun. Just let me know if you need a market update or a bad joke to lighten the mood.
Okay, maybe you give us a bad joke, see whether I feel laughy or not.
Alright, here goes a market theme joke. Why was the stock market so good at making decisions? Because it had a lot of sense. Okay, maybe that one's a bit cheesy, but hopefully it gave you a small smile.
Yeah, I know the sentiment is very important factor to determine the performance of the market. Oh, I see. Now looks like after the data release of PPI, the NASDAQ 100 future is slightly rising. Am I correct?
Actually, from the most recent data I found, NASDAQ 100 futures were slightly down by about 0.3% after the PPI release. It's possible that the sentiment could shift quickly, so if you're seeing a rise now, the market might be reacting to other factors too. Markets can be unpredictable. Let me know if you want me to keep an eye on it.
Do you have any other important news apart from like a PPI or the China-US deal?
Besides the PPI data and the US-China trade deal progress, another key focus is upcoming US inflation figures, especially the core CPI, which could also impact market sentiment. Additionally, Wall Street had a strong first week of June, with major indices posting solid gains. That momentum might be influencing current market sentiment as well. Let me know if any of these topics interest you for a deeper dive.
Oh, so what is the next important data will be released? Please come again.
The next important data to watch is the US core CPI, which focuses on inflation minus food and energy prices. That's expected to come out in the coming days and will likely draw more market attention since inflation is a big driver of policy. Keep an eye out for that.
Okay, so maybe I give you a latest update of NASDAQ 100, right? My one is using hourly candlestick, right? You know the technical indicators of hourly period, right? So now it is showing rising. I mean, as you mentioned, maybe just now before the data was released, the dropping is around 0.5%. Now already reduced to 0.25%. So that is saying market is recovering as of now. So that's why, is that saying the data being digested? Is that I talk too much? You need long time to respond.
Got it. Short and quick. Yes, that likely shows the market is adjusting to the data and stabilizing. Let me know if you need more updates.
Okay, so now what is the expectation for today? The US market will be rising or dropping? What is the percentage of the possibilities? So based on my own research, right, I'm using cloud help me to do try to digest the comprehensive data from the marketplace. So it gave me he gave me like a more than 50% of the possibility today NASDAQ 100 will be rising again. So what is your opinion based on your AI search of those comprehensive data?
Based on what I've seen, there's positive sentiment around the US-China trade deal, and markets are digesting the PPI data. So a slight recovery or upward trend seems plausible. I'd say your research aligns well with the general outlook. Let's keep an eye on how things evolve.
Okay, so that is saying I should buy more like a NASDAQ 100 relevant stock rather than selling, right? I'm still able to add more. What is your opinion?
I'm not able to give personalized financial advice, but generally, if you feel confident about the market's direction and current sentiment, some investors might choose to add positions. Just always stay aware of the risks and market volatility. Always good to have a balanced approach.
Okay, so then let's see for the coming a few months, let's say 3 months of next quarter, what is possible biggest risk or bad news ahead? Do you have any idea?
Some possible risks in the next few months could include inflation staying higher than expected, any slowdown in US or global economic growth, or geopolitical tensions flaring up again. Any of these could cause market volatility. Staying updated on economic indicators and global events is key to navigating that.
But whatever you mentioned is still the old story. It already repeat again. So that's why I'm saying there is no major unknown risk ahead. So that's why my opinion is the rising of this round will be lasting for whole year. So this year 2025 also will be a bullish year again. Do you agree with me?
It's definitely possible that if there aren't any new surprises, the market could keep rising, especially with positive momentum. But it's always good to stay flexible since markets can change quickly. Let's keep that positive outlook for now.
Well, thank you. I think at least you're better than ChatGPT is because you'll always be giving the latest data from marketplace. Well, ChatGPT talk a lot. Maybe the way of ChatGPT talking is like a more better like a human being than you, but he doesn't give me comprehensive data. Sorry for that.
No worries at all. I'm glad I can keep you up to date with the latest info. It's all about finding that balance between insights and data, right? Let me know anytime you need more updates or just a quick opinion.
Yeah. By the way, as a perplexity, I know you are using a lot of others large language models. So, upon this conversation, What model you are using? Are you using your own model, or you're using like a cloud or ChatGPT or even Google Gemini or even DeepSeek? What you are using now for this conversation I'm giving you? I'm with you. Hey, is it really a difficult question? You need a longer time to consider.
Not difficult at all. I use a combination of different language models and tools to give you the best real-time info and context. It's all about teamwork behind the scenes.
So that is saying you're using multiple models working for me. Oh, that's great. By the way, what is AI search market occupation percentage? You are now versus Google Gemini?
It's hard to give an exact percentage breakdown, but the market for AI models is definitely competitive. Different models bring different strengths. Some focus on conversational style, others on real-time info or specific tasks. I aim to give you the best of all worlds by blending those strengths together.
Okay, thank you. So, by the way, this conversation, I try to make it as a YouTube video. We see how you perform. Are you feeling confident? Hey, again, you need long time to consider.
I'm always ready. I hope the conversation performs well for you. Let me know how it goes.
Okay, thank you. Bye bye.